I'm cooler than the ice inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably ride you for. City on the screen into the poppy store. I got 3 bitches watching all the Rockies on. I put paint on it, game on it, got some gain on it. 1,000 on that hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that pussy, never got my name on it. The screen inside the seat, and you can watch the game on it.
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut shit down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all wash it down. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut shit down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all watch it.
Big Blacko, pouring out the big bottles, big bios, shitting on them niggas, it be me and Big Dio. Like the dollars by the models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my shit in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip, look. Funny now we out there, it's a plus. I got my niggas all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. 3 fell off the curves and that's a bird, we got the word of us. Never let that burden us take that trip with a curve in us. They all giving in, but I'm turning bitches to Cerberus. Yes, I'm best case. Yes, I'm red chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my sex tape. But
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut shit down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all wash it down. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut shit down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new vest, y'all watch it. Every festival, shut shit down. Every festival, shut shit down. Every festival, shut shit down.
Oh, see, it's... How is it working on my Bluetooth? It's so weird. My Bluetooth's not working on my... Ah, that's why. There we go. How's everyone doing? Use a real shot glass. This is a real one. You mean a blazing one? They're all dirty. I'm not lying. They are. We've used them the last couple days here. Not on breaks, but... I actually used them today. 2 of them today. Whatever. I don't see videos of you guys sending me shots. It's Friday night. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 box baseball breakup. We got another one that's up, and we have basketball up. The only other thing we have that's already filled tonight is this. But basketball and baseball are up. If you guys want to rip and hang tonight, I'm here. My kids are still up. The fact that you guys are lame is sad because my kids are still up. They got soccer in the morning. My wife went to bed and said, make sure they go to sleep soon. Okay. That's how that's going to go. You'll take one? Will you send a video, though? I'll take one to all you guys. Happy Friday. If you survive the week, great. If you're just starting to work weekend, good for you, too. If you don't get a break, even bigger cheers to you. We'll have another one soon. But to the Blazing fam, I appreciate you guys. I do have my Burger King cup here. And I got to talk a little bit about food. As you know, because that's part of Blazing Breaks is food. I have to say... I was at a restaurant last week and I told you it was like a smokehouse, and I was very disappointed in like the burger. It was like supposed to be a grass-fed burger, and the problem was the week before I'd gone to a Burger King and I said I'm done with fast food, right? I'm done with fast food. I got one of their buffalo or their hot sauce chicken wraps, and it was just their chicken wrap with a little bit of hot sauce drizzled on it. And I was like, I'm just done. Every time I get something from a fast food place, it doesn't look like it was on the menu. It's not good. But my kids tonight, we promised them we were at Kung Fu Panda 4. So I was like, my wife's like, let's just get Burger King. They have the Kung Fu Panda toys. The kids wanted it. I was like, all right, cool. So I got the number 2, the Texas Whopper. Let me tell you, it was the closest to quality food I've had from fast food in a while. It was better. It was... When I open it up, you know how like when you get like order something and you see it on the menu and you open it up, it's like the really special version of it. You're like, what? Who made this? This is not what... Dude, Texas Whopper, at least at my Burger King, the number 2 from Burger King, looked better than it did on the menu. It was fantastic. Truthfully, I saved a little bit of it and ate it later. With the jalapenos, yeah. My wife goes, what makes it a Texas Whopper? I said, I don't know. And when I ordered it, the lady goes, you want the jalapenos on it? I said, and we looked at each other like, that's what makes it the Texas Whopper. I was like, absolutely. They're pickled jalapenos. They're not even hot. You don't even have to like hot food to like that. Like, if you don't like hot food, don't be scared of it. It's pickled jalapenos. They're like candied jalapenos. But it's good. It's a double Whopper, cheese, lettuce, tomato, tons of onion. That's my only regret. I think I gotta stop getting onions. Like, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I I just smell like onion. I smell like I'm in 7th grade all over again. So, Brett, it's our only fast food. Well, we have a McDonald's in town, but like Burger King's right next to my house. I'm thankful that they don't. I'm not a huge Burger King fan because I'd be in trouble. Because this Burger King's good too. You pull up, there's never anyone in the drive-thru. You order your food, they have it. By the time you pull up to the next window after you pay, your food's like at the window. It's awesome. But I've had a bad experience with the menu. It just isn't good. The burgers taste great, but just the quality of fast food has gone downhill so much. But the Texas Whopper I'd get again. I mean, it's like 1,200 calories, so it better be good. But I used to be a huge Wendy's fan. They've fallen off. I just won't even touch McDonald's. Patino, 4 out of 5 to kick us off for the Rays. There you go, Scott. He tried to trade him. Rookie Patino, 4 out of 5 for the Rays. One of the reasons I do love Panini is the amount of numbered cards and the amount of autographs you get. Burger King's fries are very good too. As a matter of fact, they kind of are like old Wendy's fries. They're like bigger fries, very good. There's a Juan Soto Silver, a George Brett out of 199. I'll tell you what, I was mad at the Orioles last night. Cody Bellinger out of 99, going out to the Dodgers. I was mad at the Orioles last night. I had a 2-game parlay in until I was mad at them until they went to extra innings. I had the Phillies and the Orioles both minus 1.5, 10 to win like 68. I used a boost on it. Here we go. Isaac Paredes, numbered out of 49, going to the Detroit Tigers. James Britton, there you are. First autograph. If they have to be right out of the fryer. They have to be right out of the fryer. And that's the problem. You can ask for like fries with no... They're onto those tricks. They're like, we're not doing that. Ryan Jeffers out of 199. Yeah, they don't like when you're like, I'll take fries with no salt. They're like, okay. And they just give you fries with salt. Alex Bregman, green. I worked at Wendy's for like 3-4 years. Wendy's actually, all their food, not their chicken, but all their meat is fresh. Like, it is honestly a good... Dylan Carlson, St. Louis Cardinals, going out to Jason Mello out of 40. Very cool parallel there. A George Brett for Brett. How you doing tonight, Brett Fleming? Love that you're in here chatting. Where do you rank? Like, let me ask you guys, what's your top 3? And you can't like hit enter, but like, you can separate by comments. What's your top 3 in order fast food? It doesn't have to be burger joints. You can include like chicken restaurants, like, you can include your Chick-fil-A's, your Popeyes, Taco Bells, anything that you have a drive-through window. Jazz Green, rookie. What are your top 3 fast foods? Go to Alec Boehm, rookie there, and a Cal Ripken out of 199. They don't even do that anymore, Chris. They stopped doing that. I hated making the chili. Guzman for the Marlins. You had to chop up the old frozen meat. So this is how Wendy's used to do their chili meat. Anytime a burger, you rotated your fresh meat over. Anytime a burger was on all the way to the left and it got overcooked, you put it in a burger tray. That night, you bagged up your burger in like freezer bags, put it in the freezer. The next morning, they rotated some out. You defrosted it. You went in real early, defrosted the meat, and with spatulas, and you chopped up the old burnt burger meat for Chili's. it actually made the chili really good. Out of 99, Corbin Burns from Milwaukee. Oh, I'm going to get to your list. Keep the list coming in. Top 3 fast food restaurants. Luis Garcia out of 199, a rookie for the Astros there. So far, Chick-fil-A, Shake Shack, and Culver's. I can say I've had Chick-fil-A, Shake Shack. I've never had Culver's. Shake Shack I only had once. It was in Nashville with my brother. Very good. Very good. Didn't love the ordering process when I experienced it, but Shake Shack was very good. Expensive. Chick-fil-A, everyone loves Chick-fil-A. I get it, kind of. Like, the people are nice. The way they do things is cool. My problem is, dude, I've been turned off with Chick-fil-A for a couple reasons. One is, and I respect it, they're not open on Sundays. Problem is, you know what, we don't have Chick-fil-A around here, so you know when I want to go? When I'm traveling. And when are you coming home from traveling on the weekends? Sundays. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, oh, there's a Chick-fil-A. And my wife had to look at me. She goes, it's Sunday. I'm like, see, I can't. I respect it. We talked about this the other day. I remember growing up as a kid, nothing was open. Did I go through all these? I did get them all. All right, we did get them all. Nothing was open. Yeah, we got them all. Nothing was open on a Sunday, and that was kind of cool, right? Like, I respected that, and then things started opening on a Sunday, and then people were like, all right, we'll open on a Sunday because we can't compete. But the problem became, let's do one of these mosaic eggs, that people come compete, so they start opening. That's where I'm at with Chick-fil-A. Like, I'll just do Popeyes. Chick-fil-A and Hobby Lobby. I know, like, and that's the thing, Chris. I want them to be like that. Well, I'm a little mad at Colton Cows, or not Colton. No, I'm thinking Jackson Holiday. What did he say? Colton Cowser he's asking for. I'm talking Jackson Holiday, is who I'm mad at. Jackson Holiday has me so aggravated. You know what Jackson Holiday cost me today? Not a huge bet. But it was like a nice prop. And the thing was, his odds weren't good to get a hit. He was minus 230 to get a hit. He was 0 for 8. So I get it. He's due. So I go ahead and I put a prop on him to get 2 hits. The dude's like 0 for 12 right now. 0 for 13, whatever he is. It cost me like, let's see. What did he cost me? I'll pull it up quick. They're both dead now. This is what kills me. I don't know if you... Detroit Tigers minus 120. Atlanta Braves minus 1.5 I had. Jackson Holiday to get 2 hits. It was 5 to win 100 and... Oh, yeah, it was over... Oh, no. To 70, 78 or something like that. He still can't get a hit. I got to go back to this. Doug said rallies and checkers. Pete's Fish and Chips. So Doug's given some local places. I got to say, I've only been to a Checkers once, and they immediately became my favorite fries and burgers I've ever had. They're like, we have this place called the Red Rabbit around us, and it's a lot like that. Checkers is like, it's like a little shop everywhere you go. So that's all the frozen fries I buy anymore, Doug, is Checkers. I buy Checkers fries. They're not as good frozen in the air fryer, but they're good. Checkers is so good. There's just not enough of them. Whataburger, I only had one of those in West Virginia one time. Or Virginia it was. Whataburger. They're not, I think it was in Virginia. Popeyes always makes me sick. I'm still going through these places. I've never had a Carl's Jr. or a Culver's. Dan's Burgers. And Del Taco. I've had a Del Taco. Jake's Wayback Burger. So, I will say this. Taco Bell's probably underrated, but the thing that pisses me off about them right now is that their prices have gone up so much. Larry Doby for the Guardians out of 49. What's up? Are you good down here? Are you staying down here? Are you good? You know, Ashlyn might come over tomorrow. Are you going to be too tired? Pat.
What?
Are you going to be too tired for Ashlyn to come over tomorrow?
Read between the lines.
Dude, I taught him this thing. They want to stick up their middle fingers. So I said, you just have to do this and say, read between the lines. He
Dad,
just...
I'm watching Tom and Jerry.
All right, have fun. I love you. I just said to he yelled at me, read between the lines. That's funny. Sorry. That's funny. Trevor Larnack, red, rookie. That was a Trevor Rogers auto for Miami. Sorry. I got distracted with my kid there. Who's got the Marlins? That's Brad Holste. You'll have to bear with me today. I told you I was already tuned up a little bit. And guys, there's a redemption. Get your guesses in. If anybody wants to, there are breaks up. If you're like, hey, let's hang out tonight. Daz Cameron. Flaherty. If anybody really wants to, Trevor Rogers, that's his boy. Jake's Way Back Burgers in Mechanicsburg. I'll remember that when we go that way. So Ellie, Trout are guesses. Franco's a guess. Don knows the restaurant spots. I know Don even told us where to go into in Nashville. Now, we only went to one of those places. And I got to tell you, was it Biscuit Love? Dude, was it Honey? Milk and Honey just runs circles around Biscuit Love, in my opinion. I didn't like the setup of it, Don. Biscuit Love was like, order at the counter, and then you'll sit, and then we'll bring your food. I'm like, but what if I want another drink? It's like so weird. They like rush you through. Jesus Sanchez Silver. And I didn't, listen, I got a little bit of the gravy and biscuit. But I did do one of their other food menus. There's a Garrett Crochet. Mosaic. Ryan Mountcastle rookie debut. We'll look at the redemption last. And it's going to be a Chris Bubick for the Royals. Yeah, we went to Milk and Honey. We ended up sitting there for like 3 hours. Our bill was way too much at Milk and Honey, Don. But we had some good drinks. You know what's funny? In Tennessee now, in Nashville, they card you no matter what age you are. So I ordered an Irish coffee. They bring it to me. They bring my drink and my shot glass separate, Don. And then after I drink the whole thing, I order some sort of margarita or something like that. It was breakfast. And the girl goes, all right, I need to see your ID. And I laughed. I said, yeah, that's... And she goes, looks at me and said, are you serious? She goes, yeah, you can't order a drink without ID. I said, okay. And my wife, they didn't ask for my wife's. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, I need hers too. I was like, does this girl not know what was in an Irish coffee? Like, did she not know that the bartender brought me a shot? But I guess ever since that thing happened in Nashville, Don, did you see that kid died and fell off the bridge and drowned? Got kicked out of that bar. Out of 99, Alex Krylov. But it was just one of those experiences we had when I was in Nashville. Everywhere we went, we couldn't sit at Milk and Honey without showing our IDs. It was weird. Like if you were going to order a drink. Or at Biscuit Love, I mean. It's weird, though. Like, everywhere you went, ID. ID. All right, here we go. Oh, I get to use my Mike Messina autograph card. If you didn't see this yet, my sister works with him. He hooked it up. I said, you should have had him, write to Mike on it. Or, she's like, oh, I can get it. I was like, nah, it's weird now to ask. Rookie autographs, Mosaic. Oh, I read that all, Don. I'll keep my opinions to myself on that. Card 56, David Peterson. Anybody know? Does that go to the Mets? That's my guess. Who's David Peterson go to? Where's Matt McGinn? I told you I was going to get this autograph. Funny story about this card real quick. I gave it to my sister during a Bills game last year. Like early in the season, like in the fall. And the next day she calls me and goes, did I leave that card there? I was like, no, I don't see it. She's like, it's in your basement. I had it in my pocket. I'm so sorry. And someone gave this to me. Like in a break. They're like, you can keep it. And I was like, Melissa, I searched high and low. It's not here. So she comes over to my house and lifts up the couches, goes through them. It was stuck like underneath the couch somewhere. So she found it and had it for so long and finally just got it signed. It may have been 2 seasons ago I gave her that. How about me knowing that was a Mets card too? All right, guys, it's shot o'clock. All cards shipping this. It's going to be a massive break. We're only 2 boxes in. I'm talking way too much, but that's okay. If you want to send one, send one. Chris said he was going to. Dude, I'm impressed that I knew that was the Mets. I'm not going to lie. Real quick, if you're not sure, Chris, I don't know if anybody wants to share out the links, but they are up. We have a baseball break up right now. It's, I want to say, about half full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just about half full. And then a basketball break. We're still trying to. We have 2 fantasy spots up. That's half full as well. Literally half full. It is only 23 a spot, and it's got the brand new Origins in it. Check that out. Again, they're on the page there. Origins Chronicles. Total of 4 autographs for 23 a spot. That's cheap for basketball with autographs. And then, of course, this is our other break here. 2 Heritage, 2 Elite, 1 of the Bowman boxes, and an autograph baseball. Only 25 a spot. Check it out. I'd love to do those tonight and rip them, but no way. Sitting there watch Josh Allen, Fitzgerald, McCaffrey, and Kittle. Guys, you know I'm not one. I've never said this. You guys know I'm a very honest fan. I'm like, I don't know if the Bills are going to do this, pull this off. I'm very hard. I'm probably lean more towards the pessimistic side of the fan. If you can get good odds on Josh Allen to be MVP this year, bet it. Just bet it. I'm telling you. Bet it. So, and the reason I tell you that is because if you look at his numbers over the last 4 years, it's absurd. And I believe in my heart, the only reason he hasn't won it is because everyone's saying the same thing. They are saying that, they're saying the same thing. Oh, it was because of Diggs. Diggs. He is only good because of Diggs. But when you really break it down, man, he's been incredible. I want to pull it up. I don't want to take too much time. So if I can find it quickly. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. And I get it. His interceptions are an issue. I get it. But I think he was forcing the ball to Diggs a lot. He has averaged each season over the last 4 seasons 5,150. No, this can't be right. And 44 total touchdowns. Is that true? A 4-year sample size, every 17 games, not a typo. That's not true, but it is. I'm telling you. When Lamar Jackson won it this year, and I looked at the stats, I'm like, wait, is it because Lamar Jackson has nobody? It's got to be, right? It's got to be because Lamar Jackson has nobody. What's up, Jamie? How's the Masters going? I really haven't tuned into it. Golf is something I actually went, 3 times this season already. I didn't go for 2 years straight, and I've went golfing 3 times already this season. Super pumped to go more. It's because they had the team with the best record and won the North. I mean, yeah. And that's the thing, but the stats weren't there. That's my point. And I do believe it has a lot to do with the fact, Jamie, that he doesn't have, if you don't have someone that stands out. It's the same reason like people said Purdy shouldn't win it. He has McCaffrey. McCaffrey shouldn't win it. That should be Purdy, you know. Oh, well, Mahomes has Kelsey, you know. It's just, well, Mahomes didn't have a great in-season. He had a great postseason, as always. Dylan Lesko first. There's a Brooks Lee. Dominic Keegan first. Max Muncy. Sorry, I'll try to talk less and get through this. I know you guys are like ready just to rip. There's a Kevin Parada first. Sal Stewart for the Reds, first refractor. Pedro Pineda, that's one of those, the Ray Waves. So, Don, how do you get hooked up with all this? Through work? DiChiera, first Bowman refractor. And how about this Jackson Holiday? There you go for the Orioles, Mike Haralambous, a draft card. Kumar Rocker. We pulled his auto the other day out of this. Elijah Green first. Ryan Ritter first. Oh, I thought for a minute that was a Colton Cowser the way the card looked. Benny Montgomery. Ray Wave. I bet you the Ray Wave does well of Holiday. There's a Jackson Holiday first paper. Well, yeah, get them filled, guys. Listen, I'm up. I have to do Chronicles UFC yet, and we're gonna post more Chronicles UFC tomorrow. But and maybe some other some other UFC. UFC 300 and Bo Nichols fights tomorrow. I'm so tempted to get it, but it's like $100. That's a lot. I know. Just stream it illegally. I know. I'm not going to do that. But I would like to watch Nichols. I'm trying to find... I saw a thing that was like, go to Buffalo Wild Wings and watch a UFC fight. What time does it start? 10 o'clock. Dude, my Buffalo Wild Wings, they're like cleaned up at 9 o'clock. Like 10 o'clock, everyone's out the door. It must be like very select city Buffalo Wild Wings, open till 2 a.m. Yeah, McGinn. Go tag people, McGinn. Make them get in. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Jacob Melton, Sky Blue, first. No, don't do that. I'm just teasing. There's a first Robert Moore. All right, what can we find here? Let's find a good one here. Dylan Beavers. What's this? Out of 199, Bryson Mounts for the Cardinals. To Jason Mellon. There's an heir apparent Jackson Holiday. These like light boxes are not bad at all. For the price point compared to a hobby box, it's over $800. Alan Serta. I mean, yeah, please. I'll take those. I might have to order some more of these. Dude, did you guys see the latest on Otani's interpreter? And it wasn't just betting, it was cards too. Have you heard of this? Are you aware of this? Noah Schultz, Ray Wave first. Trey Lipscomb first, paper. Reggie Crawford. Yeah, so apparently over like 250,000 in cards as well. Hooters. I wish I would have ever had a Hooters around here. Hooters is bad for my health. I had a Hooters once in my life, and it was when I went to college. And of course, dumbass me starts dating a girl from there right away. Because why not? That was a dumb decision. Yeah, Hooters can get very expensive. Very expensive. 16 million on cards? No, it was only like 300K in cards, I heard. Yeah, that's not hard to do anymore, Seth, in the modern world. All right, we're going to do a little heritage box. Listen, we do have time to fill yet. Ooh, what's this? Doug Bird. Throwback for the Royals. That is a 1975. I like that. I'll take that over a large card. Yeah, 15 years ago, add inflation in, that's $400. Like, if you really think about it, Seth, you got a great deal. That's like $425 now, minimum. Every like $3 beer you had now is a $9 beer now. Chris, where did you see that at? I didn't hear it was that much in cards. I heard it was like a lot, but not, I mean, still 300,000 in cards is a lot. But I gotta look it now. Hold on, I gotta see if you're right. Now you're making me think my number's low. Yeah, $325,000 on baseball cards. Oh, it said, yeah, I saw here on the article I read. Hold on, I have it right here. $30 years, help cover his sports bet. Hold on. Just be quiet. I'm going to find it. It was more than that, I thought. That might have been his losses. 60 million total, but it was more than that. It was like 40 million total, but his losses total, like, I forget how much he like won, and then, you know, he worked in his loss and stuff, but he may have lost 16 million total. Yeah, it was only 325,000 in cards only. That's still a small amount compared. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that spend more than that in it. I really do. I think there's people that like that. That number isn't big in cards, as big as you would think it is. These autos get me every time. Max Kepler. Does anyone know if we're looking? There's a Jackson Wolf. Is there anything specific we're looking for here that I don't want to pass up? Curtis Mead, rookie. That's the only thing that gets me on this. I'm with you, Seth. Like, 325 isn't as big as you think it is in cards. Listen, I've been to the National, and I've literally watched, like, 16-year-olds do $80,000 deals out of their freaking Gucci, whatever, Louis Vuitton, little Lululemon knapsacks. Like, and that's just one deal. You know that's not what they have there with them. They have more than that. They're just like, I have $80K with me. What can we do? Like, what the fuck? I just want my car painted. I just want to get my car painted so it's not looking like I drive a Rustmobile. And this dude's like, I got 80K. He doesn't even have his license yet. He's like, I got 80K. What can we get done here? There's an Ohtani Olsen. We're going to do a roll at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll make a note and it will either go to the left or the right. Then and now, Ohtani and Lynn. Like I said, we'll do one roll at the end. Remind me if I forget. I actually had to go back on another break this week. And we had to... random up some more. So if you were in that break and you didn't see it right away, we went back and we posted it in the thread. Gunnar Henderson, this is out of $9.99 for the Orioles. I thought I said something, Chris, until I read the comment above. There's Ohtani. Ohtani in his first, I think that's his first Dodgers card, right? Tariq Skubal. This is a white frame. I'm wondering if that's special or is that just the way the Tigers cards are? Quickie, not a Jeff video. You don't want to get emotional. You don't want to tell me how you really feel. We are giving out our very last MLB fantasy spot in this. You guys filled it tonight, so that spot will be full. Now, we're going to start another league. I didn't want to like promote it right away before we did this other one. If we happen to fill baseball tonight, I'll just start it, and I won't say, it'll be an on-written roll thing where I started. I want to do a couple leagues this season, and this is the season I'm actually getting into baseball. I'm enjoying it. The only thing I'm not enjoying is the fact that there are no games on TV. None. It's actually quite bad. Brian Reynolds, white. Are the white frames anything? Jason Dominguez rookie there. Last night, the Orioles game, I had that money riding on it. So I was like, all right. Margaret Thatcher? So I was like, all right, I want to watch it. How much is this MLB TV thing? It's $30 a month. There's our patch. Teoscar Hernandez for the Mariners. Mariners going out to Frank. Are they flipped around or anything, McGinn? I don't like when they do that. When they're just like, we're going to put them all forward. At least the numbered cards are chrome. Oh, was he in a Dodgers uni in tribute? See, we didn't open any of that, so I wouldn't. If anybody else wants to send a shot with Chris is the only one getting the shot counter going tonight. This is one of those boxes, and I would say this honestly. I mean, it's fun to put in mixers. Thank God we're not doing full case breaks of this just personally, because I would want to just I would not survive it. I think we did it one time. That was the only time we will ever do it. But I do like it as mixers, but it's also a nice personal box. If you're looking to open something specifically with your kids or something like that. The only problem is, at this day and age, I do feel like everyone wants color. There's an Acuna. They want color, inserts, and that's not necessarily this type of product. This is like an Easter egg product. I feel like you got to find the hidden gems. All right, let's do a signature series. Bring out Mike Messina. Mike Messina in the house, y'all. Let's bring him out. Bring him out. We got to get back to football tomorrow for sure. Draft is what? 14 days away. I'm so excited. So pumped for the draft. Here we go. It's going to be a Bowman. A shortstop out of 73. Tim Anderson for the White Sox. McGinn, there you go. I think that's what someone said apparently it's very popular with collectors. My hobby shop messaged me and was like, do you have any heritage? And I was like, I have some, but I want to break it. And he's like, a lot of people are asking. They love the design. They love the throwback design. I get that. I honestly do wish. The closest thing we have to that in football as collectors is Leaf Pro Set Metal, like how they do the Pro Set throwback cards. Like, Topps used to do archives for football. They never did a heritage, but we don't get those throwback looks often. Jamie, I'm not you are my Uncle Ray, and he's like, he tried to come in and wear his Bill stuff this season. He became a Raiders fan in 2017, halfway through the season with Nate Peterman. And then in 18, we drafted Josh Allen. And he was a big Raiders fan. And then he tried switching back to the Bills. We're like, no, we give him hell. He's like, I still have I didn't really leave. We don't let him live it down. He's trying so hard. He came to the Bills-Steelers playoff party this year. Old school Bill stuff. Shit that sells for like $300 an item. You know, like vintage Bill stuff. He's like, this is, this is from, we're like, I don't give a shit, Uncle Ray. You can't just switch back now that they're like playing well. I hope you can't just go back to being a Steelers fan when they get rid of Russ. I get what you're doing. I do. You hate Russell Wilson. I get it. Don't switch back. Especially if they start doing well this year. Listen, man, you want to jump teams? Jump teams. I've been tempted. Listen, I went through 19 years of it with the Bills. I've been tempted. Derek Hill out of 199, rookie for the Tigers. But I stuck it out. And Brandon Lowe out of 40 going out to the Rays. Well, you know what it was, Chris? When they moved to Vegas, he's like he's a gambler too. Ozzie Smith out of 199 for the Cardinals. So he's a gambler. So that was part of his decision. When did they move to Vegas? It was around the same time. So I was like, all right, if you're going to jump, do it then. Out of 99, Reese Hoskins for the Phillies. So there was part of me that got it. But then when he tried to go back, I was like, no. We're not accepting applications right now, but come again. 2001. So it was around the same time. It was like he had done. They had announced it though before, right? Like he knew they were going to Vegas. So there was all this talk. The Raiders are going to Vegas. They're going to be so good. We were like, no, you're not coming back. You'd rather have Mitch. Well, let me ask you this, Jamie. I'll do a little stipulation in here for you to get your fan card back. Not that I'm in charge of them. If they release Russ before the season begins, so we're going into the season, they decide, hey, this isn't working out. We're going to go with Justin Fields. Russ is off the team. Would you still be a Steelers fan? Is it truly a Russ thing, or are you just tired of the decisions? So if Russ is off the team before the season starts, are you going back to being a Steelers fan? And I get that, then. But you can't just hop over for a season. And now, to be fair, I know you're a Minshew fan, so that helps you run into. I think Aiden O'Connell's going to win that job, and I love Minshew. You know me, I love mustache dude. Love me some Minshew. Juan Soto out of 199 for the Nats. Here's our autograph. It's going to be Oviedo. Johan Oviedo for the Cardinals. Numbered out of 60 on that one. Going out to Jason Mello. Cardinals coming through tonight. I just think they're in a win-win situation there with either of those. I mean, as far as, like, the expectations are low, right? So they still have Devontae. Getting rid of Jacobs was weird to me. Did they pick up anyone else? I don't know if they picked up anyone else. That was weird to me a little bit. Albert Pujols out of 99. Luke Voigt. Brooks Robinson out of 199. Bryce Harper out of 199. Contreras rookie silver. And there's a Johnny Bench for the Reds out of 99. And there he is, Randy Johnson. So I truthfully believe in my heart that Russ is on this like insanely like limited potential deal with them. I think the thing that gives him hope is that they have this weird deal with the Fields trade that if he doesn't play like so many games. So, and the way they're set up, I don't think Tomlin's going anywhere. So he's got a little bit of a leash. And I think they could say, hey, let's just see what happens with Russ. Right? Let's just see how he does. We'll give him 10 games. Here's his cap. You know, we still trust our defense. We're all right. Let's just let Russ cook. Let's let Russ cook for a little bit. Oh my God, I can't wait for football. I'm getting so excited. We are literally, what are we? 2 weeks away from the draft. Oh my goodness. Let's let Russ cook and see. And then they're like, all right, so we've already passed the Fields clause in the trade. Let's go ahead and start here. All right, Seth. Oh, wait, I'll get to it before I open these because I want to take another one. Dude, let's open more tonight. Dude, basketball's 23, what is it, 23 a spot? Football or baseball's only 25 a spot. Come on, let's rip more tonight, please. Don't make me go to bed. Come on, Mom. Don't make me go to bed. Paxton. My kid's asleep. I can stay up as late as I want. Hold on.
Shot in my Dutch glass.
All the ducks. Oh, Chris, I gotta send you a video. I saw Bear's man cave the other day. I gotta show you. There it is, the ducks. All right, I'll take one you in a minute, dude. Let's check out Seth Anderson quick too. Where'd it go? Seth said a beer video. Wait, don't go yet.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Yeah, it's Friday, bitch. Jamie, I don't see you taking a drink.
Happy Friday, everyone.
I actually had a Michelob Ultra today. One. Is that a 16-ounce bottle? I just had a 12-ounce glass.
Happy Friday, everyone.
I can run another UFC. Oh, I didn't even show it. Did I even show the video?
Happy Friday, everyone.
All right. Chris and Seth, you're on my short list if we do run anything. I won't forget you. That sounds like something Russ Wilson would say, Jamie. Well, guys, I would love to have one, but I got to be up in 5 hours. Go team. You know. Sarah just called. She's out with the girls. Time for me to go to bed. Working 5 hours. Let Hitman cook. Hitman's got to cook tomorrow. That's a little mix of like a WWE and Russ. All right, here we go. Corey Seager. I'm just teasing, man. I'm glad you're responsible. I shouldn't be mean for you being responsible. Good for you, man. You got a good job. Don't blow it. Don't have fun. You can drink when you're dead. No, I got you. So listen, Jamie, you'll appreciate this story. I called Matt up the other day. It's our first nice day in a while. There's a Leody Tavares. The Rangers. The Lone Rangers. Nathan Long, local. What up, Nathan? I didn't even notice it, Seth. I was just looking at the what metal bottle, what are those, whatever those are called. There's a Cabrian Hayes like hollow prism rookie. I like that one. So Jamie, the other day we get our first 70+ degree day in a while. I called my brother up. I'm like, dude, we're gonna have rain for the next week. We got to get on the golf course. He's like, I got all this stuff going on. I'm like, all right, I got all these sorts to do. It's fine. Like, it's fine. I was like, we'll get out soon enough. You know, I kind of gave it up. I had gone a couple weeks before with him. I'd gone with my father-in-law over Easter. I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to be... So at 1:30, my brother messaged... Or no, it was like 1:10. My brother messaged me. He goes, dude, let's go golfing. I'm like, are you kidding me? I called the golf course. I'm like, hey, here's out of 49, Anthony Santander going out to the Orioles. I was like, do you have any open slot? I was like, because they weren't taking tea times like 2 weeks ago. Like, it's open. I was like, are you taking tea time? She's like, oh yeah, we're booked solid today. I said, booked solid, or you mean you can fit me in somewhere? She goes, sweetie, I have no times. I said, just for 2 of us, not 9 holes? She's like, I don't have a spot. I was like not even a little one, like a little notch in there somewhere. I said, I'm flexible. I can be there in 10 minutes. I said, it just has to be before 2:30. She's like, I can't. Well, how's 1:54 sound? I said, that sounds like exactly the time I wanted. I was like, I'll be there. She's like, all right, I'll see you at 1:54. So we get in. I call my brother back. He's like, all right, no drinking. We're not drinking. It's like, no. We don't have time to drink. We got to golf. There's a Paredes for the Tigers. Tigers going out to James Britton again. Didn't we get a Paredes earlier? So I show up, and Matt's there with me. I was like, look, I just grabbed a 4-pack of these tequila drinks. Yeah, we got a Paredes out of Prism, too. He's like, all right. And Matt brought some of his beef sticks. Dude, you all been buying my brother's jerky. But I got to tell you, he's experimenting with a new thing. His jerky's fantastic. I've eaten a lot of it, though. Matt started making these cheesy buffalo beef sticks. Look, if you've had his jerky, you know how good it is. This puts the jerky, it makes you want this. If you had a pick, I'm like, oh my God. It's so good. This is like my drunk snack tonight. I can't wait. I'm so pumped for it. It's got cheese in it. So anyhow, we're on the golf course. He hands me a couple of those. I'm like, I brought shots too. Dude, Jamie, we ended up getting hammed up golfing. We did talk about you. I know you're a golfer. Oh, Seth, man, that's what I said. I can't do much anymore. Chris is complaining about 90-degree weather. You know what? My kid has his first soccer game tomorrow. 48 degrees. I would beg for 90 tomorrow. Andrew Vaughn. You just got to get a hose out. You don't have a hose to spray each other off with? Nick Madrigal red. That's what I'm saying. I want to start getting good. There's an Evan White. I want to start getting good now. Because I don't want to have to try to get good when I'm super old. And Pavin Smith going out to the D-backs. Bob Riley. Mom Riley. A golden ticket. Oh, you got 5 golden tickets. And does it say if it's one per customer? It doesn't. Okay. I know, it's easy to say that. It's an example of the grass is always greener. Because that was a nice little run there. Madrigal, Vaughn, and Evan White, all rookies. Mosaic, Red Mosaic, and Prism. Chris, have you watched, I got to ask you, have you watched the director's cut, the deleted scenes? They're up to season 7 on it, I think. I've watched them 15 times. It's crazy how much I've watched that show lately. It's weird. It's like an anxiety tool for me. Roberto Alomar for the Guardians. 90s lame unless it's vacation. Ken Griffey Jr. Mosaic for Mariners. I get that a little bit. I do get it. Dude, they're so good. I was like, are you going to sell him? He's like, he's still in the process of like, so with the jerky, Wes was asking that tonight. With the jerky, we're going to save signatures for last. We'll do heritage. Guys, the other mix, in my opinion, is better. The other mix has like 30 hits in it. Or 28 hits or something like that. This was not so hit heavy, but it had more tops in it. Jim Palmer. The Orioles. Big card there. Oh yeah, that's more my style though. I like more of the protein. The jerky's great. The jerky's better for road trips. This is better for like a drunk snack in my opinion. Jerky's my road trip treat. Jerky and pistachios. You could still play softball when you're old, though, right? Like, you just get into the older people leagues. Ooh, there's some color there. I really want to eat the beef stick in front of you. I will when he starts to sell the beef sticks. If I'm ranking my brother's beef jerky, it's probably the orange habanero first for sure, and then probably his it's called, I forget what he called it, but it's essentially his like steak seasoning one, and then it's cracked black pepper, honey sriracha. The jalapeno pineapple's good, but it was his first time. I requested the flavor. He's working on it still. I told him I want him to do a Cholula one. Here's a short print. Jordan Walker. It's got to be a short print for whatever reason. It's turned backwards. Up in Smoke. Thank you. It's so awful I don't know that. It is like a Montreal. It's not what he uses, but it is like that. Or does he? Maybe he's really filtered down his seasonings to more like personalized seasons. Logan Webb for the Giants. But the Up in Smoke. Up in Smoke's my second favorite. So for me, it's like if I'm eating it, it's orange habanero, Up in Smoke, cracked black pepper, honey sriracha, jalapeno, and then it's a lot of people's favorite is, oh, this is a hot box. That's why it's a hot box. We got a hot box, and then the garlic. Brandon Nemo for the Mets. He did do Montreal. I think that's what he switched over to the Up in Smoke, maybe. Tommy Henry. Looking for the rookies here. Another short print, maybe. Otani, 150th career. Gavin Williams, rookie purple. Luciano for the Giants, rookie. Habanero. Is that how you say it? Habanero. Candelario. Habanero. Ellie De La Cruz, rookie card. I don't know if these are short print or the way it's set up. There is an Otani purple short. She liked the pineapple jalapeno. Did I say jalapeno right? I'm glad you guys liked it. That was my suggestion for a flavor. It just didn't come out the way you build something up in your mind and then you're like, and I'm like, we agreed on it. The elements were there. It just needed fine tune. It's very hard to find good pineapple flavoring. That was his concern from the beginning. Dude, I gotta tell you, listen, I told someone else this. I would never let him sell it on my page if I didn't believe in it full heart. Like, it's not like, oh, he's my brother. And then, no. Like, and the guy, like, dude, he is just so passionate about it. I love that about it. Like, we talk every night about meat. And he sends me pictures, like, he's, like, scoping out, like, oh, I could get this and this. He went and bought another smoker. Like, the dude is genuinely passionate about it. And I love that. He wants it to be good. And that's what he cares about. He's like, every time someone sends me a message, I send it right to him. Like, and he's, like, you know, I get it, because I'm the same way about cards, but he created, like, this is his thing. Austin Riley. Juan Soto for the Yankees. He won me some money this year on a home run challenge. There's an Alex Cobb, just in case. Byron Buxton for the Twins. And Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks, purple chrome rookie. The Tigers must be an all white. And Carcion Strand, that's a good one there. Rookie with the short print. Well, it's the joke going on is he sent something to Jeff of, like, I don't know if it was like raw meat or something, and it flagged it as an inappropriate photo. I'm like, wait, they really, like, nope, can't see this. This is inappropriate. To be fair, those meat sticks that I just showed you when he was cooking them. See if I can pull it up. The pictures do look a bit inappropriate. They don't look appetizing in the picture. That's a smoker. But dude, it is the... I asked him like, all right, man, how much on a pack of this? He gave me a pack, and I devoured it. I was like, all right, how much on a pack for real? And he was like telling me how much. I'm like, yeah, I do that every time. Because like you can't get shit. Like I go to McDonald's, right? If I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna get even the value menu now, it's like I don't like when I eat it. I'm like, this shit sucks. I ate that and I was full. I ate that whole pack. I was full. It was so good. I didn't have a stomach ache when I was done. Zach Wheeler. I told him that's the key to me. If I have a stomach ache when I eat something when I'm done, I don't like it. Kyle Tucker. I'm getting old, man. Everything gives me a fucking stomach ache. I'm telling you. Adley Rutschman. I might go to an Orioles game this year. I'm nervous about the traffic. Christian Yelich. I'm looking at the Braves-Orioles game. Christopher Morale. Jason Dominguez, rookie. Hi, Sun Kim. Where are we at on those breaks, Chris? Because we only have one more card. I mean, we're going to do... We also do have the Chronicles UFC. And I can post another one of those. I can also post Pop Century tonight. We can post other stuff. I was hoping to do another break tonight, but specifically basketball, man. That's an Origins box. Man, it's getting to me. Be ready for draft weekend in 2 weeks for sure. We're going to do some crazy stuff. I was telling Doug today, we may even start doing a fantasy spots for leagues. I'm itching for football, man. Is anyone else? Brian, woo! Out of $9.99, rookie for the Mariners. Braxton Garrett. We got the hot box. Adley Rutschman's going to be our patch for the O's. The Orioles going out to... It's going to be going out to... Where are the Orioles at? Mike Haralambous. You're down for the mini helmet? How about a football? How about an autographed football? That's probably more pricey than I want to do. Sal Frelick for the Brewers. Henry Davis for the Pirates. That's a good one. That's the short print, or the hot box, I should say. Adley Rutschman. Giancarlo Stanton. Yogi Berra. Carlos Correa for the Twins. And Jesus Luzardo to close it out. All right, we got one more hit to go. I mean, tons of sleeved up cards. That's all, a lot of hot box stuff. A lot of nice, like, short print stuff, numbered stuff. Well, someone send me a shot video, and I'll post UFC next. Or a beer video. Or just a video saying hi. You guys are, like, making me feel lonely in the basement tonight. I need to feel some love. Maybe some Dougie love. Chris already did one, Seth did one. You get some Dougie love. Only thing I have tomorrow, because we got shipping out, boys. Shipping is out. You should have gotten pictures. If you didn't, message me. But you should have gotten a picture. Shipping is out. We are good to rock and roll. So whenever I do that, I'm like, I'm more comfortable. That's why I was like slow on breaks this week. I was like, I gotta get this out. So everything up to last night went. This stuff obviously didn't go. Everything, including last night's break, went. Ian Happ for the Cubs going out to Don to close us out. I mean, look, I love Fanatics and Tops that they're trying things, but I wish they would like be more like Panini in the sense of like color and stuff. It leaves me feeling a little dry. 16 left in baseball. How many left in that basketball break should be full. I'm not being like, guys, these should be selling at $32 a spot. I ain't doing that. The basketball one's killing me. That's Origins. People are begging to get that stuff. Like, it must be overseas people. All right, here we go. That is our baseball sleeves. We have our top-loaded non-hits. The Frelick, these is the Hot Box Frelick, Davis, the Woo out of 99, $9.99. Lawler Hot Box, Strand Hot Box. There's I thought it was a short print Otani, but I don't think it is. Williams, Luciano, Otani, and Webb Hot Box. We have that goes up there. Santander out of 49. Cabrian Hayes Silver. We got the Pujols out of 99. Soto out of 199. We have the Lowe out of 40. Smith out of 199. Hoskins out of 99. Gunnar Henderson out of 999. Doug Bird throwback. Jacob Melton Sky Blue. Mounts out of 199 first. We got the Jackson Holiday and the Jackson Holiday and the Jackson Holiday. That right there is pretty solid if he ever starts to hit the fucking ball. Kirilloff for the Twins out of 99. Larry Doby out of 49. Corbin Burns out of 99. Dylan Carlson out of 40. Cody Bellinger out of 99. And Patino out of 5 for the Rays. That was our short print coming out of Prism. Get these out of the way here. Anybody send me another shot video so we can post? Nobody. You all are bums tonight. Killing me. Please. Please be my friends. Pavin Smith for the Diamondbacks. Oh, breaking my heart tonight. Bob Riley. Adley Rutschman for the Orioles going out to Hera Lambus. I guess I'll drink by myself. Isaac Paredes going out to the Tigers. Going out to James Britton. I don't want to hear any of this. Oh, why aren't we taking our shots? Tavares for the Rangers going out to Nathan Long. Congrats, Nathan. We got the Cardinals, Oviedo, going out to Jason Mello. Cardinals had a good break. Teoscar Hernandez for the Mariners going out to Frank Bernath. We have for the Mets, David Peterson going out to Tyler Dahl. What up, Tyler? Chris Bubick for the Royals. Hits were actually pretty spread out. I didn't realize that. Going out to Brett Fleming. Brett was in here. He must have went to bed. And then the Trevor Rogers for the Marlins. Got me a Marlin. Brad Holste. Yeah, the hits pretty spread out. I like it. For the Tigers, Isaac Paredes, they had one. He had another there. Cubs, Ian Happ going out to Don Wiley. McGinn wants that, Don. Reach out to him. And then Ian Anderson for the White Sox. Both Chicago teams hitting in the archives boxes. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 teams hit. Only one repeat, I believe. So that's pretty solid. First things first, 2 $5 hitless credits. Then we'll give away that fantasy spot. I'm going to take another shot before we go because I'm not going to take it alone. 15 left in basketball, 16 in baseball. I guess it's time to post another UFC. We can do that. Oops. I got to put this over here. All right, this is going to be our top 2 $5 hitless credits. And then we're giving our very last spot out in baseball. So we're going to get that out. Probably we'll start that on Monday. I'm excited for that. I'm going to be a part of it. So the Reds and the Guardians, it's going to be David Populars and Frank Bernath, each getting a $5 hitless credit. And I'm excited for this. I truly am. Oops. I truly am. Everyone eligible for a spot in the fantasy league. Last one, min roll 5. Here we go. 7 will do it. 1, 2, 3. All right, Don. Let me post UFC first, then maybe Pop Century. Diamondbacks is Bob Riley. Does he have a spot yet? That's NBA. Bob Riley doesn't have a spot. Tate Taylor's the only one we have to talk to. So we are full. Damn it. Bingo. Full card. Again, the problem is it's not like cheap enough to do it. Pack Wars, like I like it. We could let me see. Let me price it out and see. 18, 20, I think if I add it up the way it is right now, let me just see. Oh, we could probably fill it. That's a good idea, McGinn. It's not awful. Be like 18 a spot, I think, something around there. Maybe 17, 18 spot. We could do that. Let me look into that too. All right, give me a couple minutes here. Let me get it all figured out. Don't go anywhere. Pay attention to the page. MLB is full. Set that here for tomorrow. I'll be with you guys soon. Oh, wait, I want to take a shot with you guys before I go. Chris, I appreciate you, man. I should eat one of these meat sticks in front of you. It is UFC 300. I can post multiple things. I know this is a mini shot, but I don't give a shit. Your judgments don't concern me because you're not sending me videos. Fuck off. No, I'm kidding. I'll be right back.